Well, welcome to another adventure of Caulfield 25 Productions.
Hi.
You gotta say louder than that.
Hi.
That's my wife. And we're at Pleasant Grove Church in Bluff City. There's a cow. Hey, we got cows. We got cows. All right, this is Long Lost Forgotten Graveyard. And we're going to get her done. Look at just long lost, forgotten. It's a beautiful day out here in Tennessee. She is 63 degrees today. We got some up against the fence. We got a kid, very first thing. We got a ginger, okay, 1909. And so we got some graves that are sinking in. As you can see, no name. Fieldstone. See them? Mark the graves. Okay, here's what we got to watch. Here's one right here with no headstone. So, we definitely got to watch it. But let's get the names of them, okay? Whoa! There's some more through here. Alrighty, let's get into this. See? Out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, we got Flora Williams, Boother, husband, August 23rd of 1891, died December 20th, 1915. Okay, we got Mary Jones, 1862 to 1904. Now, why is some of these turned around and the rest of them are facing that way? That don't make sense. But this graveyard needs help. See, you got a base stone there busted. There's just so many of them that just need to be repaired and forgotten. Nobody cares no more. And this Hilton, 1969 to 1950. Let's go in between them. Ernest Hilton, 1865 to 1895. Okay, nice little kid. Alrighty. What we got here? Hilton. Okay. We got a William Hilton, 1832 to 1914. He's the biggest one. Well, no, he ain't. The biggest one's right there. He had some bucks. Now, let's see what we got here. Get through this mess. All right. I think we're going to do Nicophonic in this. Alrighty. Next video will be Nicophonic. Alrighty. Welcome to Caulfield 25 Productions. And we got a M.H. Jones, 1820 to 1903. We got one laying right here. Let's get this one. We got a Betty Jones, 1870 to 1904. What's wrong with that picture? The obelisk right here is supposed to be on there. Okay. Looks like somebody came in here and tore it all the heck. Okay, what we got here? John Seals, born 1822 to 1908. Let's go around this grave. All right, here we go. Rebecca Seals, wife of J.W. Seals, 1826 to 1880. Okay. And we got some field stones. Let's get these marked. Here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, 4, and we got a bunch of them through there that are marked. And we're not going to be lost forgotten now, because we're going to make them a movie star and another movie star on top of that. So let's rock it. Ray, last name Ree, James D. Ree, born July 4th, 1802. Died November 29th, 1886. Wow. A bunch of kids through here. Look at that. Man. Alright, here we go. Anna Batrun. Okay. 1902 to 1910. Little kid. Another kid. Let's see what we got here. We got an Ida Shelton. No date. Can't read it. It's been long lost, forgotten. That must be her brother or sister. Alright, we got some field stones there. You can see them pretty well marked. It's pretty historical. Alright, we're going to go up to Berkeley. Okay, another field stone. Let's see what we got around here. Another marked grave right here. Another field stone right there. Oh, we got a memorial plaque. Huh. Well, Betty Kate Neal. Betty Kate is related to Gary Neal in Kingsport, Tennessee. And the Neal's equipment rental that was on there on Bloomingdale Road. Betty Kate, May 17th, 1940. Died July 14th, 1941. Beloved sister. We got another one right here. Field stone, foot marker, field stone, headstone. Man, that's a long one. Let's see what we got here. Miles Franklin Neal, also related to Gary Neal. November 29th, 1900, died 1918. Okay. We got another stone busted over here. Let's get it. Look at that. Just busted. Wow. Okay. This really needs a purpose. There's another little kid. Let's see if we can read it. Nope. Right here. You can see it. Got another one right here, here, and here, and here. Alright. This is the second biggest monument here in the yard, so he must be a bigwig. But we're going to go through here and see if we can't name no names and stuff like that. Have you told your wife lately that you loved her? Well, if you haven't, do it. Give her a hug and say, hey, look, I love you. Because a lot of people forget. They just don't care no more. Okay, Mary Rye, wife of E.J. Berkey. May 10th, 1858. Died March 1st, 1902. Berkey. That way you got a good picture of it. So you can't even read the names. Okay, let's see what we can get, okay? J. Preston. Okay, James Preston Rye. So in other words, he's probably related to the Prestons because of the middle name. 1823 to 1996. 1896. There's another one you can't read. And these are old. There's some sandstones. Let's see what we got. I'll see what we can do blowing them up. Wow. And we'll check the other side of the fence too. Okay, no name. Can't read it. Well, it's got a name, but you can't read them. Fieldstones. Whoa. I'm screwed, I guess. Okay, yeah, here we go. There's one path. Thank gosh. See? Fieldstones. Stones busted. More likely they busted them during the old days. They think it was funny, the kids. It ain't funny at all. I never done it. I done a lot of dumb shit, but I never done that. Let's see. I got 1871. That's what I got on that one. That's all I can read. Okay, put stones right here. And then you got the head marker. Most of these are kids. There's an old, I'm talking old sandstone. Look at that. That reminds me back where Serenity Sue did. Okay. He died in 1825. Another one died in 1822. You ever wondered the stories about these people? Alright, here we go. Can you read all these? Probably not. Yeah, they just faded through time. People forget about you. And this is what it's going to be like when we die. It's honest truth. Okay, look at it. All just tore to hell. History being forgotten. Let's go up this way. Let's finish this roll. Ooh, there's a grave right here. Ooh, let's step over that puppy. And that puppy. And that puppy. Boy, you can't even walk through here. Oh, here's some kids right here, fieldstones. There's an old antique sandstone right there. It's pretty cool. I like antique ones. Let's go around you. There we go. There's one knocked over. I was just freshly done too. You see, okay, how you could tell they're freshly done. Let's go over this way. Let's finish this. All right. I want to explain to you. All right. When somebody knocks over a gravestone, and you could tell it's freshly done, you see the white right here. You see the moth. This was recently done. And that's how you could tell if somebody's been in here tearing it up. Okay? It was freshly done. And it's a little kid. Freshly. I just thought I'd point that out to you. There's a homemade one. Miller. That's all I got. Little baby. Alright, let's get over there to that one. That Bible at the top. Wow. Look at all this. Just tore to heck. Look at that. You don't even know who's buried here. Nobody does. It's just tore up. We got a John Tyler, February 9th, 1872, died March 11th, 1913. Okay, we got a another Taylor, August 25th, 1808, died November 23rd of 19... Oh, just see, not even a day old. Okay, there's another kid. Taylor. Taylor. 1832 to 1833. Uh-oh. Look what I found. Uh-huh. Lieutenant John Burnett. What? Not Forgotten Memorial. 600 CAS. Confederate Army. 50th Virginia Infantry. Lieutenant John Burnett. Okay. That's Lieutenant John Burnett. We got a Civil War. Alrighty, here's one right here. I'll show you. Let's get in the shade. Okay. You see how the ground comes like this? Okay. See it? It needs to be filled in, and you got one right there. You got a baby right here that needs to be filled in. And we got a long duck over here. We're going to get him. And after I get done with this, we're going to do Necrophonic. He's a big one. There's a footstone right there. And you can't. Andrew, that's all I get. See? And there's a baby. There's one. There's one. I wonder if there's any of them in the woods right here. I'm just kind of curious. There's one right there. There's one right there. You can see them. There's one right over there. A couple right over through here. This graveyard's bigger than what they say it is. Oh yeah. There's some grass, Easter grass, right there. Okay. Now we're getting into it. All right. That way I won't feel lonely and not saying nothing. Fleming. 1888 to 1917. Fleming, there's her stone. You could see it's knocked over almost. Sergeant S.G.M. Thomas. Okay. Well, we'll do him, I guess. Okay, what we got here? Hilton. Again. Alright, no date. I can't read it. And there's a William Thomas Hilton. No date, you can't read. Alright, let's see if we can get the mist of his mom here. Alright, let's see this. 1875 to 1914. Susan is her name. Susan Thorne. Susan Thomas. Yep. A.S. Susan Thomas. Okay. We got a Fannie Webb, wife of S.G.M. Thomas. July 10th, 1882. Died June 3rd, 1945. Sweet place, the gift of God's love. Wow. Look at this stone. Well, if I don't say it all, I don't know what will. If there's any Thomases around here in Bluff City, you guys need to straighten your family's gravestones up. It seems like they ain't going to do it anytime soon. Who we got here? A Veterans Memorial, and it's poor to hell. Look at this. Veteran. What's doing? Let's see what we got here. Charles Hoffman, Tennessee. EFC 35. Coastal Sniper Elite 1. 1890 to 1994. Holy shit. Elite sniper. Charles C. Hawkins. I heard that name. He was a sniper. Elite 1. That means the very first snipers. And he's getting treated like shit. Look at that. Elite sniper. I bet you that boy's got some more stories to tell than anybody in this world. We're going to close out with him. Elite Sniper 1. Oh my God. Hopkins is his name. Isaac B. 1852 to 1942. Maggie R. Miller. Hopkins. 1861 to 1996. Filner. Ora. 1877 to 1913. Isaac Filnor. 1834 to 1913. Or 1813. Or 1913, really. Martha J. Snickers. 1845 to 1922. All right. Elite Sniper 1. That means he was under the command of a general, wow. Charles Hopkins. That's got me stumped. Elite Sniper. Okay. Please like, share, and subscribe. And let's close out over here. To let people know that he was an elite sniper. You can't read anything else. It just says elite sniper team. Like quiet. Charles Hopkins. EFC. Coastal. 5th. Rear War 1. Elite sniper. And that's all it says. Okay. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please, we need to have the VFW come out here and clean this off. He is an elite sniper. And Sniper 1, the Elite Sniper 1, that means the very first snipers. Wow, I'm glad I walked up on him. Please like, share, and subscribe. And we got footstones there. I was about ready to close out, and I can't now. I'm stunned. I'm stunbound. They're cutting a tree up right there. It just don't make sense why a guy be forgotten, but they remembered that guy right there in the Civil War, but they forgot a sniper. He's better than that one, I guess. Well, he's a lieutenant, but still, it don't matter. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please, let's help Charles Hawkins here, the Elite Sniper 1 team, get remembered and the grave cleaned up. Please, please, would somebody please share this? This is sad. He gave his life up for us. To be known and well known and not forgotten. No flag, no VFW marker. No VFU, American Legion marker. Nothing. Just been forgotten like a piece of trash. Well, Charles, you got my condolences. And we're going to do Necrophonic next on you first. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, let's go.